Silver here. This was a gift because yesterday I was in Odessa, Texas, and I met up with West Texas Stacker. Went out to breakfast with them, with Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker and 3 of their kids. Had a nice breakfast, even though the place wasn't I would say it was a place you order to go at. There was not the best interior. Anyways, yeah, I had a nice breakfast with Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker, 3 of their kids, and they gave me this gift, a Franklin. I actually got a Franklin in change once, and I kept it before I even knew anything about silver. I just kept it because it was a 50-cent piece. And when I got into stacking, I was like, wait a minute. I got it out. Sure enough, it was silver. So, yeah, I had a nice meeting with Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker. You know, at one point, West Texas Stacker, Mr. West Texas Stacker, asked me to give his son, like, what advice I'd give to his son. You know, his son was sitting there, and I'm like, well, you know, buy gold, I guess. You know, I didn't think about it enough. But after some thought, I would say what I said to my daughter, my stepdaughter. People always say that young people should invest, because the younger you invest, the more you can accumulate. You know, like, for example, if you were to invest in a dividend-paying stock and reinvest the dividends, you know, you get the snowball effect, and you have a lot more time for that snowball to accumulate. So I think that would be the advice I would give, with some thought to it. But also, gold and silver is a good thing to get into, because I remember back in the early 90s, like 91 or 92, I had started smoking weed, you know, and I was reading this High Times magazine. It had an article that said an ounce of marijuana is now more expensive than an ounce of gold. It's now worth more than an ounce of gold. And at that time, gold was at $300 an ounce. So getting gold and silver at an early age is a good thing too. But I think the best advice I would give is to get into some dividend-paying stocks, some reliable ones like Coca-Cola that you know that are going to be around when you're 60 years old, and just reinvest the dividends. It's called a DRIP. Every time you get paid a dividend, reinvest it. The dividend keeps getting bigger because your share count keeps getting bigger. So that would be my advice to any young people. That's the advice I want to give to my stepdaughter. So I give them some stickers as well, and man, I'm running low on stickers. Look at this. I gotta order some more stickers. I'm almost out of, well, not almost, but I'm getting low on the Transient Stacker stickers. Keep on stacking stickers. I got more of, but yeah, I gotta order some more. So yeah, I had a nice meeting with West Texas Stacker, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker. They bought me breakfast, which was really cool. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the breakfast and for the Franklin. Keep on stacking.